Alrighty, there we go. We are live. Hey, what's up, Rixie? Good morning. Holy boner candle. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? All right, let me just get the announcements in right now. New York is having a very aggressive open, as we can all probably tell here. Drake candle, yeah, no kidding. Leo, what's up? Good morning, Traxillas. Unknown, morning. Damn, going Asia high was my target. Yeah, well, that happened very quickly, in fact. Look at that long signature at 924 as well, right above this bullish breaker. Oh my days, guys. What is this candlestick? Holy cow. Good morning, folks. Congratulations on finishing. Appreciate it, Mahadi. Thank you. Mir, hey, what's up? What in the hell is this? Missed the C2 closure. Oh my god. I mean, not gonna lie, it's actually a pretty decent. This is a pretty decent bullish push. This is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Missed the C2 close on 3 minute 918. Yeah, honestly, was quite the aggressive, just a little bit of a bullish move here, eh? This was a really sweet sweep, though. Should have also probably gotten the sweep on the 5 minute now, too, right? Yeah, 9 o'clock sweeps to 8 o'clock low. This was also an hourly sweep into some continuation. Oh my days. Oh my golly god, guys. That's something, all right. Good morning, Tariq. Hunter, how's it going? Good morning. Missed the C2 close. Yeah, I don't even know how to react, right? You just hop on the charts, you see this. I'm like, oh boy, well, I don't know really how to react here, you know? Quite the aggressive move. Elena, good morning. How we doing? Yeah, this is an incredibly aggressive New York Open here. Oh my days. Morning, Edward. Tariq, good morning. Hunter. Peachy Celsius, how's it going? Desi, what's up? Good morning as well. Yeah, I don't even really know how to react here. We're already above -4, -4.5 standard deviations. So it's kind of like one of these situations where I'm like, well, I don't really know what I want to trade now because we just got such an aggressive closure. But anyways, let's see about this, eh? We have gold as well. Gold New York AM here on the 3 minute formed a very long signature too. Wow. All right. OB Trades, good morning. Arthur, Olivia, good morning. How are we all doing? Have to wait until 10 a.m. now, right? At this point, it seems like it. Oh my gosh, what a movement. Holy cow. Yeah, you really can't trade this, you know? Missed that entry originally. I literally just hopped on the charts as well. So I am just not interested. Have to wait till 10 now. MES, yep. Sup, send the link on the other live. Great idea. Thank you for that. Let me make sure I do that here. Wow. Not a fan of this, that's for sure. Just spammed it in the other chat. Hopefully that'll help, eh? We'll see. How are we doing, bro? I lost 1K profit on my 50K top step account. Now I'm break even. How do I come back? Adam, how'd you lose 1K? That's my question. Lay, you think this made it low probability looking for trades? It didn't make it low probability. It's just a very aggressive bullish movement at this New York Open. So I wouldn't say it made a low probability. It's just we have to now wait for confirmation, right? We're above London and above Asia, and now we're probably going to expand into some type of previous day. We did smash through this -4.5 standard deviation though, so I am anticipating some type of bearish movement for a bit here. So I don't know. This is not like it's nothing crazy, that's for sure, right? Yes here as well with that breaker closure too. Oh my days. So yeah, this is just one of these setups. I'm just, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. Good morning. What's up, Zicky? Boo on price ripping out the gate. Yeah, honestly, look at this. I mean, this is an incredibly aggressive PA right off the bat, right? Hi, man. How are you? I'm back again with the new 50K TPT after losing all my other accounts. Well, Rami, let's make this a good one. How come you lost all the other accounts? Rough for me. Got too many fake SMT. I guess I wanted to get funded. Oh, you okay? Funded too fast. Yeah, rushing the process will definitely not help with that. Hey, Gus, thank you. I appreciate that. Ramp out the gate with equal lows below. Yep. Patience in the setup will form. That's exactly what we're going to do now. Eh? That is exactly what we are going to do. $10 a.m. news. Yeah. As well. Let's see here. 10 a.m. news. Yeah. Michigan consumer sentiment. So we've also got news at 10 a.m. So this is, guys, this is an interesting one, eh? You try longs if return to breaker. I wouldn't be interested in that. No, I probably would not. The chance of us retracing all the way to the breaker soon is not likely. To be so honest with you. Hear about it. Wow, this is the setup. Jeez Louise, guys, this is something, all right. This is something. Gold ripping, yeah, gold ripped right from this morning, eh? Hear about it. Oh my days, though. Right out the gate, gold went hard right out the gate. Gold ripping, bean water time. Oh yeah. What does the XC mean on your chart? It means it's a failed C2. It means that we are in a failed C2. That's literally all it means, is a failed C2. New York AM here now going to get an expansion, as we can assume now. A reversal signature into an expansion. Honestly, we might get a bit of a trend day here higher, because we formed this reversal signature here. We close, we retrace into this EQ, and we're now getting a bullish expansion higher. It's looking like we might just get an expansion into 10 a.m. I'm afraid with 10 a.m. reversal, gold ripping, be water time. Yep, violated my rules today too. Glad I can reflect on that and I can learn all from it. Guess who closed gold trade at break even? It happens. Tariq, it happens, boss, It completely happens. Part of the game sometimes, sometimes you can't control it. It is all good, boss man. This is why we're all here to learn, right? At the end of the day, this is why we're all here to learn. So yeah, honestly, I think we're going to just get a New York AM expansion up until that 10 a.m. is honestly what I'm looking for here. Got a 5-minute and a 3-minute long signature. So quite aggressive. Eh? CL2, nothing super crazy on CL here. Good morning, Leo. Keiko, what's up? Good morning. I've lost over 150 accounts since I started trading. I struggle with discipline, impulsive behavior, and chasing trades for fast payouts. Risk management is my biggest weakness. You have to actually define a set of risk management rules that you are actually going to follow. I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but you need to actually set a list of rules that you will genuinely follow. Too many people don't think risk management rules or limiting trades. It's difficult, right? Because you're going to be constantly looking for more validation or something. Your brain is going to be having that impulsive behavior to want to constantly take trades, and in the end that's just what's going to hurt you, right? That's what's going to hurt you the most. So I think it's really important if you can set a set of rules, like an example, limiting yourself to 3 trades maximum or 2 trades maximum, and working your way around that is going to be the most beneficial way for you to become a more profitable trader. That is, if you actually limit yourself to the amount of trades you can take, and that I think is a big issue for a lot of people, right? Do you have a risk management rule for yourself, Leo? Yeah, I do. I do 3 trades a day maximum. Most of the time, I only do about 2 trades a day maximum. And yeah, I have an entire process. If I start off the day with one big win, I close off the account for the day. If I break even, I take a second trade. And whatever it goes, it goes. If I take one loss, sometimes I'll take one more trade. If it's a green, I'll probably close. If I take a big loss at the start of the morning, I call it a day. Or if I take 2 controlled losses, then, which most of the time they're controlled losses, I take just 2 trades. That's kind of the process for me. Leo, morning, do you regular live on Discord? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do indeed, yes. Could this week be an AMD where overnight was... Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, though, it could be an accumulation, manipulation, distribution when overnight was the... Yeah, honestly, it's looking like it. I mean, at this point, right? Asia had quite a bounding session here. London as well. We honestly accumulated during London. Wow, I was not a fan of this overnight session either. Wow. Not a fan of this. Risking 1%, I mean, it depends on the account. Typically, if I was on, most people I know are on 50K prop firms. If you're on 50K prop firms, I risk about 300 to 400 max per trade. So it's an 800 max risk per day. But I'd even recommend starting off smaller with smaller size and aiming for less right off the bat. We did have this 9 a.m. sweep of this 8 o'clock high as well here. So CL actually formed a short signature up here too. Wow, missed that. Quite a few setups, but wow, NQ just ripped right out the gate here. Well, I want to say teachers and you had a great impact on my trading analysis. Cake, I'm very, very happy to hear that. I'm hoping it's a good impact though, right? I'm hoping. Let's see what AM's doing now. See on this 3-minute here, we're getting this new 30-minute formation, this 930. So it's looking like this new 30-minute candle here is. We'll see how 10 o'clock reacts. We have Michigan consumer sentiment, which is a very aggressive news data. It's high impact news. So we'll see how market sort of reacts to Michigan consumer sentiment at 10. So I'm not interested in looking for trades until that 10 o'clock window. 10 a.m. reversal. Shanna, because of you, I covered my loss around 750. Happy for that. Hell yeah, Shanna. Great work. Thanks, of course, Jet. TTFM is basically just waiting what the 1 hour and 30-minute candles do prior to delivery and anticipate the driver that the TTFM C23 entry model, right? Yeah, I mean, it depends on the type of entry model you take. If you're taking candle 2 unicorn, you take a candle 2 sweep into some change in state of delivery and breaker entry. That's basically that's a good way to summarize it. Pixel. Hey Shanna, I'm very happy to hear that. 10 a.m. reversal maybe. It's looking like it. I mean, based on our delivery here, we're not having a lot of bullish strength up at these highs now with NASDAQ, and ES as well is starting to weaken here a bit. So honestly, could see us kind of going lower. We'll see though. We will see. Now we wait. We'll see if we get this short signature into these. See if we retrace into this breaker here, this bullish breaker here. We're trading inside Asia session range on almost all assets. How do you approach it, Leo? Wait for a sweep of one side of Asia's range. Simple as that. There's no reason why you should be taking a trade inside of a range. External range sweeps yield higher probability trades. That's my rule of thumb. That's genuinely my rule of thumb for you guys. That's the sauce, in my opinion. That is the true sauce, in my opinion. All right, here. Let's see what happens with this sweep, right? That's my genuine. Do you trust 1 minute breaker? 1 minute breakers are good. They're not my favorite, though. 1 minute causes way too much noise, guys. Way too much noise in the 1 minute. I prefer 3 minute and 5 minute entries. Are you still in the lens? I mean, I'm in the lens. I'm not like, I don't do something for the lens. Leo, out of 592 trades, my win rate is about 50%. How do I go about refining this percentage? I feel like I have plateaued. Realize where your mistakes are on your entries. Find a way, backtest a way that you can define a solid entry signature that doesn't cause you to get stop to break even more, and that can literally help your win rate by 6-7%. You just have to backtest. You need to be backtesting. If you feel like you've plateaued, you need to backtest. There's always a way you can refine an entry model, learn something from your entries, etc., etc. I actually do like the setup on gold. Yeah, gold's starting to form this reversal signature up at these highs. I do like this setup on gold. CL completely missed my entry on these CL shorts too, but that's all good. Happens, right? Thanks, of course, Brunus. Noted. Yep. You trade T-Trade's model, or do you just use the indicator for higher time frame? I trade Fractal, but I also trade Candle to Unicorn. Candle to Unicorn's like my most preferred entry model. Gold looks short, I think. 4 hour C2, C3 expansion. Yeah. Leo, do a meet and greet. Yeah. Should I do a California meet and greet? Who'd come to my California meet and greet? Are those 1 hour candles on the side? These are 30 minute. You'll see at the bottom of my screen here, depending on my time frame, it'll align the higher time frame. So 3 minute, 30 minute. News at 10 a.m. Yep, I think we're going to go short today because no manipulation, higher time frame. Tell me if I'm wrong. Oh, you're absolutely correct. I mean, look at this manipulation. We're also rejecting off of an hourly bearish breaker. So you are absolutely correct. That's kind of the actual only higher time frame manipulation right now. Chat, we're 200 people watching here. Give this man 1 click for a like. This is all he does for us. JS, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we do have 200 of us. Let's get a couple likes in here, right? Northern or Southern California? It's a big state. I'm based in Northern, but I'll go wherever. If you guys want to set up somewhere, I'll go somewhere. Hey, Medi ICT, what's up? It's a big state. This is true. Name of my indicator. Name of T-Trade's indicator is the T-Trade's fractal model. Wow, we are rejecting nice off this hourly breaker. I'm a big fan of this. Shorts do look enjoyable, potentially enjoyable. So OB entry on C3, and if C2, C unicorn, you take it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I like the C2 sweep, candle to unicorn sweep of the candle 2 into a short signature. Yes. ES has no daily wick though. Should it be a draw as well? Potential draw. Leo, what's up? Big Dave, what's up, Dave? Good seeing you. First thing I do is like the stream. Legend, thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. Brunus, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, boss. Samuel's message got retracted. I'm sorry about that. All right, well, there goes an aggressive a nice little aggressive closure here. Okay. Thanks for that, I guess. Thank you for that, NASDAQ. All right, well, thanks. Appreciate that one, NQ. That was an aggressive 3-minute close there. All right. Fire, I guess. Thanks. Jeez Louise. Not a fun candlestick, that's for sure. Oh, lame over here. Indicator's always correct. Name of my indicator is the low fractal, bro. That's really funny. That's hilarious. Yo, I caught the longs off 930 with the fractal. Good work. Damn, you took the full entry just on that 930. That's good for you. Good work, Victor. That's an interesting entry signature, but I can respect that. 2 days in a row, I've hit TP in pretty much 1 or 2 3-minute candles. Nice, dude. Great work. Have you ever tried to anticipate the candle to closure? Samuel, right off the bat, look at the word that you just used, anticipate. Anticipate means guessing. It means the setup has not formed. Entry model has not formed. I typically do not anticipate. Sometimes I will try and, analyze where it'll go, but I never anticipate and take an entry off of anticipation. I take it because confluence aligns. Leo, have you ever tried? C2 doesn't necessarily have to wait for C2 closure, right? Correct. It does not need to always wait for C2 closure. This is textbook in the AMD, right? Correct. Accumulation. This is textbook accumulation. You would be correct. 10 a.m. news in 7 minutes here. So just going to play back, see what happens. C2's unicorn setup that formed in C2, right? It's kind of, it's similar to unicorn. It just utilizes fractal with a breaker block. Can you please explain C2? Actually, I have a perfect video that I released a couple days ago that gives you an A+ example as to what the candle to unicorn is. You mean, Mike, do you mean candle to unicorn, or do you mean just purely candle to? Sometimes you take an entry before I do take entries before the C2 closure sometimes. This is very true. I do enjoy my entries pre-C2 closure as well. How's your week though? How many are alerted Monday through Wednesday? Not a single trade. I took one trade on Monday, not alerted because I was in between doing things. Then I took another trade yesterday. So I've taken 2 trades this week. Both were wins. One was about 1.6R, the other was a 2R. So it was a very slow week for me, like an actual very slow week for me. And I'm so fine about it. Yeah, so I mean, sometimes, do you like gold shorts now after taking, I like that. You got those limit orders placed where I want them. Yeah, gold I like. I do like gold. That's a good GC. News in 6 minutes here. Almost 5 minutes now. I'm in short GC. Yeah, I mean, GC looks great here off this 3 minute. Big fan of this. Nice sweep. Closure actually below. I did miss that. That would have actually been a great setup. This change in state of delivery entry here. This short change in state of delivery entry into a fractal. Yeah, that's a great trade. That's a great trade, actually. That's a fantastic trade. Oh, that's all good. Can't win them all, eh? Cannot win them all. Do you use continuation setups with OB? Sometimes I do, yes. And I missed Livia. Do you ever wait for the retrace to the 60 level or just enter a close? Sometimes actually, if I miss the original closure, then sometimes I'll wait for a retrace. Yes, it's a great question. Yeah, guys, this is actually a great short setup on gold. The only thing I don't like is high impact news in a few minutes at 10 a.m., but this is a great short setup. Like a fantastic short setup here. I'm a big fan. Sweep, we got 8:30 to 9 o'clock candle, or not 8:30, 9:30 to 10 o'clock candle of the 9 to 9:30 30-minute sweep. So 3-minute change in state delivery into a short signature, and the closure happened almost immediately after the change in state formed, which is a higher probability trade. I'm a big fan of this short setup. Georgia, you guys took that gold short on Sisti. Great, nice, good work, Georgia. That's awesome. Hey, capital preservation. Yeah, I honestly was the capital preservation king this week. You guys do not understand. I was like literally the capital preservation king all week long. And I feel so good about it. Like if I have a week where I just don't have as many trades, I'm still just as amped about it. We're respecting that first fair value gap. Yeah. Yep. ES as well. We have this fair value inside of this massive 3-minute breaker too. Wow, nice. News here in just a little under 2.5 minutes now. Trump gonna speak at 11. Oh boy, we might be cooked. I'm kidding. Hold up, chat. Let me get my... I got my charger here. Whoops. News here in 2 minutes. News here in 2 minutos. Dans 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, these shorts as well here on NASDAQ. We're getting that retrace, eh? Yeah, that gold looks great. That's all good. We missed it, but this right here as well also looks fantastic on NQ. We're going to get a retrace in its break. We have that Michigan consumer sentiment news in about 1 minute and 30 seconds here. So play patient, we must. See what happens here. We've got news data in just about a minute now. We'll see what happens. See if we retrace in this breaker, if we get stopped out. Stopped out if like we don't get any signature into a trade. Later, do you like the idea of a video with T-trades like the AM and Garrett one? I love the idea of that. I would love to do a style of video like AM's videos, especially because I want to do more of like the face reveal stuff and do more personalized content for you guys. So I honestly love the idea of that. I would kill for that. All right, news data in about 45 seconds. Golden indices are usually related. Correct. YM is hour 4 looking good. Nice. I rarely trade YM. God, YM is so unheard of for myself. Wow. YM had a great reject off that breaker, respected this EQ, just expanded lower. They're not supposed to be low. Yeah, they're not inversely related. Correct. Face reveal. Jesse says face reveal T-trades. My face reveal T-trades. 3 minutes till news data. Oh my God. Good morning. NASDAQ. Well, here we go, right? Yeah, maybe I'll do a face reveal T-trades. If you guys follow my Instagram, I already have my face on Instagram. I don't like hide my face, but I don't hide my face. I just don't like to have my face online sometimes. It's like that, you know? Sometimes it's just like that. Wow, super exciting. Michigan consumer sentiment sent the market. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Okay, yeah. If you guys haven't already, by the way, like the stream. We gotta get some likes on the stream. You know what I'm saying? This is what we gotta do. This is what we need. Now we wait. Nice little reject here. Well, I mean, honestly, that wasn't really anything exciting for news data, you know? I'm learning the Garrett approach, and so far I'm really liking it. Yeah, Garrett's approach is really nice. It's a base with the fractals as well. I tell everybody, learn base fractal, and the rest will come very easy. How do you move these daily divider from indicator man without removing standard deviation? It's with which indicator, boss? Which indicator? I can't help if I don't know which indicator. Bray was short into the print. Yeah, honestly, it's a great short setup. I was interested in shorts here as well. I mean, we're rejecting off of an hourly breaker, which is like impeccable, right? Like respecting an hourly breaker here. And we're yielding a more bearish setup. Weak bullish volume, closure below the EQ. Actually a really decent setup into those shorts, right? Are you short or long bias? I'm currently actually short bias. I mean, look at YM and QES. It's telling the story here, right? Retrace into this. Wow. Okay, we're actually below the breaker. Looks like we're about to form SMT. We also had SMT at the highs at the S. Nice. And we had SMT at the highs. Very nice. Very nice. I just got TTFM indicator and I severely underestimated how much it would be. How much it's awesome. Just passing the combine last night. Hell yeah, Kilo. Very happy to hear that. Yeah, TTF's indicator is fantastic. It's seriously a work of art. It's such a great indicator. For those of you that don't have it, it is a fantastic indicator. NQ bouncing off this previous 30-minute EQ here. We see this, right? And then ES as well, actually. Wow. Funny. Except not the current. It closed below, but it's rejecting off the previous EQ. Gold is probably just running right now, right? Oh yeah, gold's about to hit 2R as well. Oh my days, gold is running into that 2R. Oh. Yeah, I missed that entry as well. 939 short signature. That was a great setup. Oh boy. Do you pay monthly? Yeah, it's a monthly indicator. Correct. Gold shorts look great. And that 2R profit sits right in between that -2 to -2.5 standard deviation, a little bit below. Fantastic short setup. I got it. Look at gold. I know. Insane. The discount works just for the first month, correct? It's for recurring, Leo, I believe. Caught the gold longs earlier. Let's fucking go. JB Trades, good shit. Got the indicator discount from 2 weeks ago. Really a good discount. I mean, 20%, you can't really beat it, right? 20% is a very solid discount in my opinion. Very, very solid discount. Yeah, gold's going to play out here on these shorts. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Good work, gold. I'm targeting London low. Just close that gold. Nice, Kilo. Great work. How do you trade gold one contract? How many risking 800? You trade micros. You don't trade the real Dexter. If you're risking 800 and if you're not a fan, you trade micro gold contracts. Micro GC. Yep, it's a forever discount as long as you keep paying it. Yep, it is a forever 20% for the Fractal. I love the Fractal. I know people are always like, oh, it's because you have a discount code. No, like seriously, I just genuinely love the Fractal. It's not because I'm affiliated with them. It's because I actually just love the Fractal model. Completely serious. Awesome discount. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, we're getting a little bit of a chop fest here at this EQ. Not a fan. Gold is having a field day. I'm sure gold is probably, yeah. Gold respects the EQ. Wow. Wow. Missing that by 0.3 points. 0.3 on gold, missing out of that 2-hour profit. Whew. Jeez. Good luck. Good luck to the folks who entered. I do. It's just code Leo. Code Leo for the fractal model indicator. Hunter, how's it going? 10 AM reversal on CL maybe. Oh, we'll see, right? We'll see. That'd be sweet. That would be sweet. That would be wonderful. I mean, 10 AM did sweep the 9 AM low, right? So we can look for a 3-minute signature, which would be this, right? If we get a closure above here, I actually might be interested in longs on CL. Before the fractal, traded any of the system. I actually traded a variation of the fractal before the fractal was called the fractal. I used equilibriums, I used higher time frame analysis, and sweeps. So yeah, I actually did. I would honestly love to make a video on that just to showcase to you guys. Yeah, CL looks great there. NASDAQ, I mean, this is a chop fest, right? You don't want to be trading this. Do you trade gold in the same macro times as NQ? I do actually, yeah. Saw it and closed it just to be safe. Nice kilo. Is there any specific criteria needed for you to enter before candle 2 closure? Before candle 2 closure, I mean, if I have a breaker formation, I would love a breaker formation. If I get a really high quality, higher time frame sweep or an external sweep, then I also don't need to wait for that candle 2 closure. Do you believe in magic? Might be an entry there on gold. Stop at that change state delivery, targeting a 2R on this trade. Gold, there we go. Entry has been taken on CL, by the way. Letting chat know. I like this CL long here. If we can get a closure above this EQ as well, I think we get an expansion to those New York AM session highs, which is my main interest right now. And look at NQ. That is PA. I do not want to yeah, I am taking the CL long, correct. I entered on the closure of that 5-minute. Or of this 3-minute, my apologies. Gold looks great to go back up. Oh wow, there we go, NASDAQ. There you go, NQ. Yoo-hoo. Nice. Keep it going. Oh gosh. Quite the NQ, you're gonna make me sleep. Come on now. CL here as well. Looks like we might actually respect the equilibrium. I want to see a closure above that EQ on the 3-minute, ideally. I'm in NQ shorts. Nice. What was the entry signature for that, boss man? Do you believe in magic? Wow, NQ shorts are now ripping into this breaker here, right? What was NQ lacking for you not to take the short? I genuinely just missed my short entry on NQ. I would have liked to have seen 10 a.m. sweep the 9 a.m. high, but for this 3-minute 9:30, we just didn't get a full sweep, but we did get a resweep of that New York AM session high. So yeah, you could have taken some short signature. I just wasn't super interested in it because of 10 a.m. high impact news as well. Especially because no setup was forming until we got really close to 10 a.m. news, and it was high impact. So that's the reason why I didn't enter, right? There's no reason to enter a trade when the probability doesn't lie with high impact news. Maybe swing point, nice. Brutal PA, I mean, this definitely is not anything sharp. This is no bread and butter here, like I like to say. It's definitely no bread and butter. Oh, gosh. So we're getting below this breaker now as well. Yep, getting below this breaker. CL here is a slow grinder up. Nice, I mean, okay 5-minute closure here. I just want to get above that EQ ideally. If we can get above this EQ, I'll feel a lot more confident in these CL longs playing out. Do you see how the price reacted to the previous hour 4's wick? Let's check. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Looks like we actually might just retrace into this 50%. So NASDAQ is a temporary short here. NQ is a temporary short. Yeah, NASDAQ is just gonna I don't know. I'm not heavy bearish on NASDAQ right now. Got better when I use 3-minute entries. Yeah, 3-minute entries are great. How many years of experience do you have? I've been trading since January 7th of 2019. So I'll let you do the math. See what happens with this bullish breaker here. CL here having a slow grind up, retesting our break even. Not in with super heavy size here, just want to see how it plays out, right? All right. CL here having a slow grind up. It's all good. This week might just not be is not going to be a heavy trading week for me, and I'm very happy about it. Yeah, gold having expansion lower, not surprised. Gold had a very bearish setup on that formation, so that doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, rejecting off this bullish breaker now. Yeah, 3-minute entries are great. They're ideal. When did it click for you? I used to do, I did basically full-time options before I transitioned to futures. And I just had a click over COVID when I kind of realized the importance of defining a risk management model. As funny as it sounds, like seriously, like I just had this moment where markets just felt like they were making sense because I was taking proper risk and all of my trades started to align. Like when I took proper risk, even when I took losing trades, I was still a consistent trader. And that was like the game-changing realization for myself. When I realized that, if you keep a consistent risk management model, even with slight consistency, like if you have a 52% win rate, even I know some people that have 40% or 36% win rates that have really good consistency and a good RR, you can become a very, 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 very profitable trader. And that was when it kind of clicked for me too, is when I started to see that in my own trading habits, was just the realization behind The realization that, there are many opportunities to make money in markets. It's just, do you really want to, first of all? And second of all, do you define a risk management that allows you and your trading model to maintain some level of consistency, as well as maintain, a limited number of trades, focusing on quality over quantity of trades? And that was a big, big issue. What was your options trading strategy? Higher time frame, hour 1, hour 4 sweeps into EQ continuation from retracements. That's the sauce. I'm going to be filming some videos on that. So I won't go too in depth because I'll have an entire video sort of showcasing that. All right, looks like Crude here is going to just decide to be the bigger man and not play in my direction. And that's all right, Thanks, man. Hearing it helps. Absolutely. Yeah, I got a 30% win and I'm still in the profit. Exactly, Rixie. Exactly. How long did it take you to be profitable? For options, it took me about almost 2 years. I want to say like a year and 7 months. Just check gold. All right, let's check gold. Gold's probably just fucking flying. Yep, 2-hour played out on gold. Nice. God, that was a beautiful short. Oh my days. That was like a beautiful, beautiful short on gold. I'm kind of sad I missed my entry on that. That's all right. Can't have them all. We can't win them. We can't win every single trade, guys. We've been on a tear recently. What is the equivalent of CL future and Forex? I actually don't know the answer to that question. I don't think there's an equivalent to CL future and Forex. Does anybody know the answer to that one? Yeah, that was also NASDAQ, decent short here too. It's a temporary short though. If we look at the hourly, it's a PO3 expansion. On the 4-hour, actually, we're retracing into the EQ of this 4-hour. Yeah, so I don't see us being long-term short here. I think we're going to be short-term short. RB to focus on NQ, missed that gold, shake my head. Yeah, honestly, I think I just need 6 monitors. Ah, nice. Thank you, CL. Closure above that EQ. That's what I wanted. Wait, when and why do you consider time frame alignment yields higher probability? It's been back tested. That's the simple answer. It just leads to higher probability if you align confluences on aligning time frames. Most brokers offer CLs US oil. Thank you, Leon. I just don't trade Forex, so I don't know tickers in Forex. Is there anything to use for SMT on CL or gold? Anything to use for SMT on CL or gold? Fractal. I mean, what's funny is sometimes Crude has like negative correlation with, I think it's the Canadian dollar. Like typically Crude has negative correlation with CAD. Someone can verify me on that. I don't know the validity of that statement, but for the most part, I think it's like that. CLHO, I'm shorting UCAD. Nice. Why closure above EQCL? I want to see that closure above CL. Because then we know it's not respecting the 50% retracement, right? If we get a closure above an EQ and get an expansion above it, we know it's going to continue higher. But if CL wicked and rejected off this equilibrium, we can anticipate that price is going to pull lower. That's why I like to see it respected. Do you believe in magic? There we go, Crude. That's what I wanted, right? Nice little trade setup here. Oh, AUD? Yeah, it's probably AUD. Or no, we were talking not gold. We were talking CL. We were talking gold and silver. Silver and gold are the classics. But I thought we were answering CL there. Did I misanswer a question? Wow. All right. Well, NASDAQ is just fucking ripping below that breaker. Good Go, NASDAQ, go. Go, NASDAQ, go, go. And QES, we now have SMT at the lows between NASDAQ and ES. ES swept out the New York AM session low, and NQ has not. Actually, yeah, I mean, the 930, yeah, okay, they've both swept out equities close, but I mean, 918 low. Looks like we now have SMT at the lows between NASDAQ and ES, baby. Oh, yeah. We need magnets, Leo. Yeah, at this point. Whew. Crude is playing out. NQ's ripping lower. It is quite the morning. Jeepers nuts. Friday PA, a little shitty, but, you know, it's working. It's working its way. Sorry if I miss questions, by the way, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to focus on the charts here, too. So my apologies if I miss a trade. If I miss a question from one of you, it's nothing personal. I'm just, sometimes I got to focus on my process, you know? Chat, I promise we'll get a face cam streaming. I promise we'll get a face cam streaming. I've been slacking, right? I had a late night last night, you know. So I was up early. I look a little disheveled this morning. I was like, you know, if I'm doing a face cam stream, I gotta make sure I look pretty for you guys, you know? That's the vibe. That's the vibe of today. Making sure I look pretty for you guys. What's your target for CL? I'm targeting 2R. New York AM session high would be ideal. If we can tag New York AM session high, I'll be a very, very happy camper. That is if we tag New York AM session high, though. My 2R is just above it, so ideally that'd be nice, right? Do you believe in magic? All right, NQ, NQ, NQ. What are you gonna do here? Are you gonna sweep? Are you gonna sweep the C2, or are you gonna create SMT at these lows? Look at this massive change in state of delivery formation. Holy cow, right? Oh, GC bullish, probably. I'm trying to see CL here. Trying to get back below EQ. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, I mean, it is probably going to get some type of reversal here. We'll see. All right, NASDAQ. Do your thing then, NASDAQ. SMT at the lows. We've got pretty aggressive SMT at the lows here between NASDAQ and ES. To RB and HO? Yes, Samuel. Yes, all good. Ask a question wrong. I want to know when you consider 3 minute over 5 minute. If I see a really good setup, like if I see a high value setup framed, 3 minute entries allow me to just get an earlier entry signature. So then I'll change to 3 minute. That's my honest take. Do you believe in magic? Okay, now NQ wants to continue lower. CL is having a slow grind up. Still closure above that EQ though, so I'm kind of happy about that, that's for sure. I don't know. Slow morning. CL is going to play out very slowly. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be a grind up on CL, that's for sure. Quite the aggressive 5 minute here on NASDAQ now. Got this 3 minute closure in about a minute and a half. We'll see how this 3 minute closure plays. You saw a post from T about his brother learning. Yeah, it's awesome. His brother is the fucking goat. T-Trade's brother is the goat. He's such a dude. He's fucking jacked. CL. All right. Well, CL's playing out. That's good. Stop loss and CL's that change in state of delivery low. The wick low of the change in state of delivery is my stop. Saw put. Yeah, I do know. It was back in January. Vicente, I'll keep that to them. Apologies, boss man. CL's playing out. CL's actually playing out beautifully. Damn, so 6 months and already funded. Yeah, he's the GOAT. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. I'm about to buy 4 more monitors. This is ridiculous. I missed 3 moves today, bro. I can't. Valid. I also missed multiple moves today. Part of the game, though, you know? Sadly, can't control it. Part of the game. Gonna throw in, yep. Come on, CL. Give me my 2R. I'll be very happy with this, you know? CL. Which season of American Idol can watch you? That's really funny. Kayla and Crude. That's a funny comment. Yeah, the new season. Guys, should I be on American Idol? What are we thinking? American Idol for me, boss? Also, if you guys are interested, by the way, I'm going to be tossing I'll be also doing a free live in Options Compound after this YouTube live ends. So hop in there. I'll do a little analysis with you guys and call it a day. But I'm just going to let CL play out, honestly. This is NQ's getting an expansion lower. No longer S&T at the lows. What a day of market. I can't believe I missed my gold shorts, though. God, gold was fucking perfect, man. Gold was a beautiful setup into those shorts. We need the magnet, yeah. Sophie goes, lol, yes. If you were to start again, what would you focus on? Ooh, that's a great question. Seriously, like from a technical standpoint, do not become liquidity. Learn earlier in your trading career how to spot liquidity traps. Learn about accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I would have started my trading journey like with a risk management model that I like just hammer into. You need to learn. Also, let's get the stream to 100 likes, by the way. We have 80 people on the stream. 80 likes on the stream, 205 of you. But I'm telling you all right now, if you actually set a risk management model, you will see significant improvements in your trading. If you just see and follow your risk management model. I'm telling you right now, you do not want to miss the chance by just limiting yourself to taking too many trades, over leveraging, etc. If you learn proper risk management, I promise you will get somewhere a lot quicker with your trading. Also, this one's for you. This one's for you, Rixie. This one's for you. Let's get a little magnet action at that 2R, right? Do a video on the risk management model. I'll actually do that. I just need to find an editor. Yeah, here's the settings for my fractal model indicator. turn all these off. Colors. Close these two. All these labels, T-spots, projections, liquidity, off, tiny, input status, bingo. Emojis coming. Like right as I post the magnet, we get a fat bearish print. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you need the lions little. Yeah, honestly, at this point, right? I might just let CL. Oh my God. All right, CL, just rip the progress, I guess. We're just retracing like nobody's business at this 10:30 open. Jesus. Invalidation king over here. Look at gold 1 hour. Looks like it's going to be a C2 closure. Yeah. Let's peep gold, shall we? Oh boy, yeah. Gold looks, hey, damn. That 30-minute almost predicted a very perfect reversal signature. Yeah, gold, I mean, this is a very aggressive change in state of delivery, but damn. Damn, gold. Hit it. 10 a.m. sweeps, 9 a.m. Yep. Change in state of delivery. Nice. Nice. NASDAQ here rejecting off these lows. I'm gonna just let this CL trade just play out. Honestly, sit back in the saddle, let it play out. Whatever happens, happens. My stops move to break even, so whatever happens, happens. You know, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Magnet is not magneting. Yeah, CL is doing me some. CL is not doing me right. That's for sure. There you go. Yeah, I just got. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, now I gotta sweep this. Come on. A sweep price action. Got to sweep. You swept that. We gotta sweep it. We have to keep sweeping the chat. Sweep. 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 Algorithm is reading me right now. Gold wants to fly. Gold been wanting to fly, dog. Sweep. Sweep. Lol. Oh God. Yeah, gold wants to, I mean, rejection off of that 5-minute breaker as well. It's looking relatively bullish here on gold too. Come on, Crude, you're not going to be weird like that, right? You do 10:30 and somehow you finally decide to respect the, oh, it's because it's also rejecting off the hourly EQ at 10:30. I want to see a closure above this hourly EQ. Did you target NQ short? I did. I did target an NQ short. Hope you're having this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my own designated section in the lab for this. You already know. You already know. All right, I'm just gonna let CL play out. I'm gonna just let CL play out. I'm just gonna not worry about it, and I'm gonna let CL play out. I'm gonna put my line out here. If I get stopped at break even, happy Friday. Leo sweeping like he's an Olympic curler. That's hella funny, guys. I'm just gonna let this play out. Honestly, I think that's just gonna call it on the stream for me today. And I'm going to do a little bit of analysis within the lab and options and call it a day, you know. I'm going to be on options compound for a bit, and I'm going to be on the lab doing some analysis. But, yeah, guys, I think I'm going to call the stream. Just let's see how it play out, you know. A fixed 2R, I have. Much more consistency, Samuel. Yes, I have. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to let CL play out. If I get stopped at break even, happy Friday, folks. That's going to be it for me on the week. And other than that, though, fun stream. We'll catch you all on the very next stream if you haven't already liked the stream. And yeah, honestly, just a pleasure to be alongside all of you, working with every single one of you. And I will see you all in the lab. We also do have a stream going on within Options Compound right now. So if you are interested, hop in on that. Link is in the chat right now. My co-founder, Zinc, is an incredible options trader. But alrighty, guys, if I get stopped out here, I get stopped out. So be it. I'm at break even. The trade doesn't want to play out, the trade doesn't want to play out. And it's simple as that, right? So anyways, But it was a fun stream, everybody. We'll catch you all in the very, very next stream. And other than that, have a good weekend. Preserve your capital. Stay safe today. And I will catch you all very, 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 very soon. Anyways, all right, everybody. Have a good one.